Welcome, everybody. We are here today with two players and the head coach of the Emmett Husky lacrosse team. If you guys could just take a moment to introduce yourself to our audience, that would be wonderful.
I'm Afton Conklin. I'm a starting attack on Emmett Cross.
And I'm Gavin Garner, and I'm starting midi or attack.
Coach Buck for 7 years with Emmett Lacrosse.
So, Coach James Buck is the third coach in program history, coaching with Emmett since 2019. And this program is in a growth mode. This is their entering their third year with the JV team. So, this team is on the come up here. So, I have some notes here. It says that you guys have had three straight playoff or appearances after winning only one game in the 21 and 2022 season. What have you guys done and improved on and instilled in your culture that has led to three straight playoff appearances?
I don't know that either of these guys ever experienced. We had a 0-win season and a 1-win season. I don't know if you guys were here for either of those, but honestly, the young men just developed and got better. And after COVID, it was a little rough for us, but we built up, and now we've got guys that have played for 3 or 4 or 5 years, and it's making a difference. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think we started practicing harder, and a lot of the older guys stepped up and were becoming examples to us and showing us how to work with our stick, make us hit the wall, and just get better. What do you
I think a lot of it is like the development from like younger to older because now we actually have younger teams. It's not only like a JV team, but we have like a fifth and a sixth grade team. So like we have people that have been playing for longer instead of just starting when you're a freshman and only getting 4 years of experience.
100 grand help too.
Yeah, and 100 grand.
Awesome. So, give me a little bit of insight. I understand that you guys have lost some of your main goal scorers from last year. What are you guys doing to fill the gaps that they leave?
Just practicing harder, uh,
Awesome.
hitting more shots. I mean, you could probably go out there and hit 100 shots and then do 100 more just to be safe, but we got Afton and a couple other attackmen, including myself, that are going to plan on being a lot better this year and getting a lot of goals.
Awesome. Kind of a funny question here, Gavin. How do your experiences in dirt biking translate in how you play lacrosse?
Guy did his research.
Oh, geez, Louise. I don't know. Dirt biking, I think it's one of the hardest sports to do. It takes a lot of mental and physical abuse. Um, I've been dirt biking probably since I was 5 years old, and it, it's just such an experience. We go on trails that people wouldn't even call a trail, and I think it's just toughened up my mind, uh, and pain intolerance. So I can take a hit and be okay with it. But I don't know. Dirt biking is. I think it even made me a hard worker. I mean, you have to load those things up and strap them down, make sure they won't go anywhere. It teaches you responsibility and how to care for things. Um, teaches you how to be a team player. You got to wait at turns, make sure people are getting through the obstacle just like you. And um, I don't know. It kind of translates well. I never thought about that though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both of you being a multi-sport athlete, Afton, as a three-sport athlete, what carries over from football and basketball into lacrosse the most?
Um, Probably more of like the team aspect. Like that definitely carries over from every sport, and like just being coachable and being able to like listen to your coaches and tell them what and having them tell you what to do. Pretty much.
Awesome. Coach, three straight playoff appearances. What does that say about where Emmett lacrosse is headed in the future?
It's been nice to have the support of the school and the community. We have close to 50 kids out in our high school program this year. Um, it brings positives and minuses. It's a little difficult to handle that many kids, but I really feel like we can become a program that at the bottom level can compete every year for a championship and at least give some of the bigger schools a game. In the past, when we go play the bigger schools, we're lucky to score a goal or two. And our goal is to keep it competitive and show up and do that. In Emmett, we play fall lacrosse. It's called football. So we are supportive of the football team. The football coach is extremely supportive of us, and that has really developed how many people show up. So we'll see. I mean, I want these kids to go have fun in their other sports and truly experience high school, but we want to be good, especially at our level.
Exactly. How important has building this JV program been to building long-term depth throughout the team?
So I took over in 2019. My son had been an All-American, academic All-American in 17, and the coach left. He was the offensive coordinator on the football team, and the head coach got fired, so the coach left for the lacrosse team. And the parents called me because they didn't know who else to call. I was not a lacrosse guy, and I've learned on the go. But what has been really interesting is early on, I could see if a kid didn't play, he wasn't going to stick around. And so I'd throw in an eighth grader, a ninth grader that had no business being in, but I called it our plus 20 or minus 20. If we were winning by 20 or losing by 20, kids were getting in.
Absolutely.
And so now that we have a JV team, a junior high team, a fifth and sixth grade team, it allows kids to get in. And this will be the first year where it truly is one of those things at varsity. You're only getting in if you've earned your keep. In the past, we've let kids play, and we're just saying, "Hey, that's where you develop is at JV." And it's a shift for a program like Emmett, where we have so few individuals actually in the school that it's new to us to actually play only on merit, if that makes sense.
Fans outside of the program, what do these fans often overlook about this team? What's overlooked about you guys?
Um, I think a lot of people underestimate Emmett, um, but I think mostly because of football and just the community being so small, makes us a lot closer as a family. Like I know every single person in my class, and I'm starting to know a lot of other kids in the high school as well. It's just such a close knit. I think we act more like family and friends more than acquaintances and teammates, and so it brings us a lot closer. I think that's what they underestimate is our ability to communicate with one another and be good teammates.
Afton, what do you hope people recognize about Emmett lacrosse by the end of this season?
I hope they recognize like we're not just like the little team that's gonna uh like sit down and just take the beating. Like we're actually gonna come for it this year and like years to come too.
Absolutely. So you talk about really having that perseverance. What have you guys been doing? Give me a little look into the off season kind of workouts. Obviously, you mentioned football. You call that lacrosse in the fall, right? What else have you guys been doing in the off season to help prepare?
He's
Um,
been dribbling a basketball.
There you go.
well, I've been hitting the wall. Like we get kids sticks during the off season. We're like, you have to go like hit the wall every day, as much wall ball as you can. Like go find, like go get a net. They're always at the school. Like go shoot. Like anything you can helps.
Awesome. You guys compete against schools much larger than Emmett. How do you guys level out that playing field?
At first, it was funny. I remember back in 2019, we played Timberline and they crushed us. And then in the playoffs, we played them the very next week and we lost by 7 or so. And so it was a competitive game. And the coaches came up to me after and they go, "Listen, we knew we were going to beat you. But the thing about Emmett is whether we win or not, we always know we played you 3 days after because our kids are sore." And so for a long time we were built on that football thing, and that's probably been the Emmett thing is we're physical. We really put everything on the line, and at times we've had to teach kids, listen, this isn't football. You don't blow people up. You can be physical without killing them. And I think we're starting to see a switch to guys like this that are more, hey, I'm going to play lacrosse the way lacrosse is supposed to be played, and yet at the same time continue to physically give everything, if not 50% more than some of the more urban teams.
Awesome. So, Gavin, on offense, how do you stay confident as the offense adjusts after losing a couple of the key guys?
Um, you just gotta trust in your other middies and attackmen. Um, you really just I think that's the only thing you can do is uh we say we lock in. just be focused and don't let those players that were like now they're in the past, don't let their memory like go to waste. Try and be like them, become the next leader, and lead the team to the next goal, the next victory, the next win.
Absolutely. So, if you had to give me kind of an image of what success would be early in the season, what would that be for you guys?
I don't think we're expecting to come out with an undefeated season, but I think we're expecting to come out strong and just show people, hey, Emmett's here, and we're willing to fight. And I think um, we're going to compete, and we're going to do well this season.
Specifically, what have you focused on improving in the off season?
Uh, this season was a lot of weight room. I just wanted to get bigger so I could push kids around and really make a difference for my team. I didn't put in a lot of stick work. I should have, but that's something I plan to do this season.
Afton, what about yourself? What have you been trying to improve in the off season?
Same thing, weight room. I'm kind of a smaller guy, but trying to get more like quicker and fast. And I've also been like just hitting the wall consistently, trying to stay like not like trying to stay fresh, don't like get the dust off my stick and everything.
Coach, what excites you the most about the growth of lacrosse in Emmett?
It's these guys are like kids to me. You love them, and dude, it's hard to watch these kids lead because you put so much into them for so long, and you just have so much invested. But what excites me is I look down and I've got 6 or 7 kids that have 3 years of lacrosse and they're freshmen, and I've got 15 or 16 sophomores on the team. It's just I over the next 3 years, I can see where I'm bringing back 18 kids that have 3 or 4 years of lacrosse, where in the past, every year, contributors on my team were first year seniors. And that will become less and less. And these kids are more lacrosse kids. And the key is just keeping it fun. Even though we're playing lacrosse, we're still going to have fun.
Absolutely well said. So, what's got to go right for you guys to get back in the playoffs this year?
Biggest issue for us, one, we got to be able to score. And that's going to be interesting to see if we can actually put balls in the goal, move it around the way we need to. But the number one issue is we're on our 3rd year of a brand new goalie. I've actually got 3 goalies out this year. All 3 touched a stick for the first time this week. So
Well,
that will be it's worked the last 2 years. We're just praying it works this year.
awesome. And from a player's perspective, what are some goals that you guys have? Not talking about wins, not talking about points, but as a team dynamic, what are some goals that you guys might have?
Practicing hard. I think in the past we all mess around a lot in practice, trying to keep it fun. I think we need to keep implementing that to be that close-knit family that we want to be, but we need to implement hard work too. Something we don't really do as a team is conditioning, and personally, I hate it, but we need to do more of it so that we're less gassed and we can actually be an asset to the team. But I think, and I'm looking at a long-term goal is we need to be working hard still and be also a good family to one another.
Awesome. Well, it's been really nice chatting with you guys. So I understand you've played football, basketball, and lacrosse, physical, competitive. What stands out about lacrosse? What makes it really different for you than your other sports that you play?
Um, I'd probably say probably, probably one of the most fast-paced sports there is. Like everyone, a bunch of kids in my like classes in school, like tell me to play baseball, and I can't because like it's too slow. Like I want to be able to do it, and like lacrosse is like it's just like it just keeps going, and it's like it has a good like rush to it. I guess that makes sense. Super fun. So yeah.
Hey, fastest sport on 2 feet.
Yeah.
Hey, well, thank you guys again for coming out today.
Hey, Johnny, we got one question in the crowd here.
All right.
Yeah. I'm Brandon Peach with Mountain Lacrosse Network. If we were going to say your identity for this year as a team, I got 2 questions. So, first one, identity of who you're going to be this year as this season, especially as seniors leaving. last year? And then two, uh, what do you feel as you're leaving this program, what you should leave behind for the next guys?
So for the first question, I think we're gonna be competitors. Like, I don't think because we had people leave, that doesn't mean we're just like gonna be the bottom of the league right away. So, and then for the second question, what we want to leave behind is um, just showing the kids like probably how to win and like just how to play like the style of lacrosse that Emmett plays.
Same questions.
Yep, same questions.
I think I want our identity. I just want to be some tough, hard workers, some guys you don't mess with. And for the second question, I want to leave behind a legacy. I think Emmett Lacrosse is getting huge, and we like you said, we have the most kids besides I don't know, probably a couple other teams in the Treasure Valley for lacrosse, and that's crazy for Emmett. I mean, there's not another team that has this many kids in Emmett other than the football team. So I think we just need to leave behind this legacy, keep it popular and fun, and start teaching some other kids how to play.
I think I'm going to become a priest. I'm going to pray a lot.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
Well, there you have it. Emmett enters the season focused on growth, depth, prayer, apparently, and returning to the championship stage while continuing to build one of the strongest developing teams in Single A. Thank you, Emmett. Thank you to you guys, and good luck this season.